What a weekend of great sporting activities where we saw in tennis, Sabalenka battles back to beat Kane in Rome. Alexander Zverev also matches into last 16. Talking about tennis on the show right now. The highlight and update. Coco Gauff also in the news. Avenged the very great one. Coco Gauff, we got to see her play. She avenged her Miami loss to Magda Linette in Rome, securing a 7-5, 6-3 victory in the third round of the International Biennale d'Italia. Elsewhere, M. Raducanu sets up Coco Gauff, meeting with far-back wins while Draper progresses. Now, Holger Rune as well in tennis world crashes out of Italian Open after Modet after that epic battle. Now, can I talk about the boxing world? There's a news about Anthony Joshua. His surgery date has been revealed. Anthony Joshua's surgery date have been out, and it's on the surface, and everybody's seen it, that right now, Anthony Joshua's surgery details have now come to the surface and being revealed ahead of what will surprise some in boxing in 2025. No doubt. Can I tell you again, Joshua, the former heavyweight champion, is coming off a vicious knockout in 2024 to Daniel Dubois. He's been traveling to training in Africa recently, and now Boxing Kingdom on the X platform, according to Chris Manny's reporting this on X. Let's talk about the Formula One world. Formula One star Lewis Hamilton, former teammate George Russell, has claimed that the 7-time world champion isn't enjoying his move to Ferrari thus far. Hamilton moved to the famous Italian team in January, and a switch which was announced almost a year prior, hoping to compete for a record 8th driver's title, but is 90 points down on leader Oscar Piastri's striker after just 6 races. His old Mercedes team, however, have already secured 4 podiums in 2025, while Lewis Hamilton's former teammate George Russell all came in to say that he's claimed that all of those and sat up in the 4th in the Drivers' Championship, and also Mercedes conduct private testing at Silverstone between races. Now we go off that one and let's let you know about what's going on in the EPL, the La Liga review. Can I tell you, Liverpool and Arsenal played out an exciting 2-2 draw at Anfield on May 11th, 2025. Godi Gakpo, the Dutch international, Luis Diaz, the Colombian, scored within 87 seconds to give Liverpool 2-0 lead, but Arsenal staged a remarkable comeback with goal from Gabriel Martinelli and also Mikel Merino with a header. You saw Odegaard smashing that one, and then the goalkeeper went the right way, but it came out for Mikel Merino. The Spaniard was cool enough to convert that very one. But despite finishing the game with 10 men after Merino's red card, Arsenal held out, held on that very game and stayed on point, and it was a draw, staying 2 points above 10th place Newcastle. Now, can I talk about the current Premier League standings and schedule? The way it's on goals now. Now, Liverpool currently ranked 1st, while Arsenal holds 2nd position. There are 2 matches left for Liverpool, including games against Brighton and Hove Albion and Crystal Palace as well. Arsenal has matches against Newcastle and potentially others, with a victory over Newcastle securing position in the Champions League. So maybe it's a must-win for Arsenal if they want to be in the Champions League. But the draw yesterday was not bad enough, and they have to go on. Remaining Premier League games: match week 37, May 16 to 20, while match week 38 to be May 25. That's the final match, all game played at the same time. The Premier League season is nearing its end, with Liverpool having already clinched the title. The focus now shifts to the battle for Champions League sport and other European competitions, and that's about the Premier League. Let's talk about the epic Clasico. We've seen a lot of this kind of, I don't know, it got me stuttering just how much as bad it is, just for, talking about the Spanish world. Madrid. Football Club Barcelona now dominates Real Madrid in Spain 4 times in a row. You don't want to do that. Carlos Ancelotti felt furious yesterday and what am I saying? Barcelona defeated Real Madrid 4-3 in an epic Clasico match with goals from Eric Garcia. That man is so much on fire. And we did see goals also from Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, a Ballon d'Or contender. He got a brace, turning around an early 2-0 deficit, but then individual brilliance paid off. Kylian Mbappe scored a hat-trick for Real Madrid, and that thrilling win for Barcelona puts them 7 points ahead of Real Madrid in La Liga, with just 3 matches left to play. Now, the current La Liga standing right now, Barcelona leads the table, while Real Madrid is now 7 points trailing, just down the pecking order somewhere, 2nd position. Remaining matches, Barcelona have 3 matches left, including a crucial game against Espanyol. If you know, it's a derby, and that's for Thursday, which could secure the La Liga title if they win. For Real Madrid, the chances of catching up seem very slim, given the current position difference. That match actually showcased the intense rivalry between the 2 teams, with both sides creating numerous scoring opportunities. Barcelona victory puts them in a strong position to claim the La Liga title. Now, that's just how far it is. The man you have on your screen at a time and a day, his name is Rafinha, and he's so much on fire. It's really so much to talk about. But anyways, welcome to the Sports Republic show on Voice of the Football TV. My name is Kizzy K. Let's get started and straight out to the Nigerian football news. On the show today, we'll be having someone join us, but let me talk about this quickly. John Fashanu, the former England international and Wimbledon striker. We told you this one last week. Has expressed his desire to coach the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Speaking in Ogun State, Fashanu emphasized the importance of having the right team behind him, stating, "I want to be the manager of the Super Eagles. That's one of the hardest jobs in this country," he said. "But I'm saying I can do it, and I can do it with the right people, and then the people who understand the game of football." Now, can I talk about the man we'll be having on the show live today? Yes, let's talk about his credentials. So you know, former England international with 3 caps, scored the winning goal in the Wimbledon 1988 FA Cup victory. Great to see that one happen. Played for clubs the likes of Aston Villa, Norwich City, Millwall. Born to a Nigerian father and a Guyanese mother, Fashanu has shown interest in Nigerian football development. Okay, now Fashanu's vision for the Super Eagles, we'll talk about that. He has emphasized the need for players with the right mentality and passion to represent the nation. He also went as far as criticizing the focus on financial gains in Nigerian football, stating, "It's not about how much you can give us." That question has been asked all of the time. It's about getting players who want to play for the country. That's patriotism. Now, also, he believes his vast knowledge of football and international exposure would serve him well in the role despite lacking former coaching experience. Now, what about the current situation of the Super Eagles right now? You already know the Malian coach Eric Chia is currently in charge of the national team, but Fashanu's interest in coaching job has sparked discussions among football fans and pundits. I am also talking about that. He's in the news. Now, what about his background? He was born in Huddersfield, West Yorkshire, to a Nigerian father, like I already told you, and a Guyanese mother. Began his footballing career at Norwich City back in 1979 and turned professional 2 years later. Represented England, that's the word, represented England at full international level, making his debut in 1989 against Chile. But he's expressed regrets, according to reports, for not playing for Nigeria despite being eligible. All right, now we'll go on a short break, and when we return, we'll be having our starman on the day, or starman of the day, that's the word, in the person of John Fashanu, former England international, and also one-time Nigerian sports ambassador appointed by then President Goodluck Jonathan. Please stay with us. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. Is he around?
Coco Gauff takes it with a break right at the death at the opening set.
Or Ashley Cole?
Cafu.
Cafu or Zanetti?
Cafu.
Cafu or Carl Walker?
Cafu.
Cafu or Eric Abidal?
Eric. Perdona. Cafu.
Cafu or Andy Robertson?
Cafu.
Cafú o Evra.
Patrick, my friend. Cafu.
Cafú o Lilian Thuram.
Lilian, my friend. Bonjour, bonsoir, my friend. Cafu.
Cafú o Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Caramba, Alexander Arnold is very good player.
Yeah.
Pero the history is Cafu.
Cafú o Paolo Maldini.
Paulo.
Paolo o Roberto Carlos.
Paulo.
Paolo.
Which English footballer do you wish was Nigerian? Maybe Saka or like Rashford. You know what I mean? I think Rashford will mad dynamic. You know what I'm saying? He's quick, direct. Like we play kind of direct in the Super Eagles, so I think Rashford would be a good addition still. Which English footballer do you wish was Nigerian? Maybe Saka or like Rashford. You know what I mean? I think Rashford will mad dynamic. You know what I'm saying? He's quick, direct. Like we play kind of direct in the Super Eagles, so I think Rashford would be a good addition still. Which English footballer do you wish was Nigerian? Maybe.
Coco Gauff takes it with a break right at the death at the opening set. That's frustrating.
Or like Rashford. You know what I mean? I think Rashford will mad dynamic. You know what I'm saying? He's quick, direct. Like we play kind of direct in the Super Eagles, so I think Rashford would be a good addition still. Which English footballer do you wish was Nigerian? Maybe Saka or like Rashford. You know what I mean? I think Rashford will mad dynamic. You know what I'm saying? He's quick, direct. Like we play kind of direct in the Super Eagles, so I think Rashford would be a good addition still. Which English footballer do you wish was Nigerian? Maybe Saka or like
Cafú o Marcelo.
Cafuringa.
Cafú o Philip Lahm.
Cafu.
Cafú o Gary Neville.
Cafu.
Cafú o Zambrota.
Cafu.
Cafú o Ashley Cole.
Cafu.
Cafú o Zanetti.
Cafu.
Cafú o Kyle Walker.
Cafu.
Cafú o Eric Abidal.
Eric, perdona. Cafu.
Cafú o Andy Robertson.
Cafu.
Cafú o Evra.
Patrick, my friend. Cafu.
Cafú o Lilian Thuram.
Lilian, my friend. Bonjour, bonsoir, my friend. Cafu.
Cafú o Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Caramba, Alexander Arnold is very good player.
Yeah.
Pero the history is Cafu.
Cafú o Paolo Maldini.
Paulo.
Paolo o Roberto Carlos.
Paulo.
Paolo.
Coco Gauff takes it with a break. For Magdalene, he
Burner Boy,
played beautifully
Wizkid and
throughout.
Davido. Give me the order.
But credit to the American for finding a way in that 12th game to make the series.
I'm gonna put Burner Boy first.
Okay.
Coco Gauff
Wizkid.
takes it with a break right at the death of
Davido
the opening
Ashake.
set. That's frustrating.
He was on
for
a good run,
Magdalene.
yeah?
Wait,
Credit to the American.
wait.
He's been screaming for no reason.
Yeah, but when you go O2 and Davido screaming and everyone's dead, it's a vibe.
No, but Ashake is different though, man. Backing vocals as well.
It's true.
Like, see Fuji vibes,
It's
yeah?
true, yeah, that
When I
one
heard that,
sounds
remember I was in the car? I wanted to go to a hoop party.
Okay, but
Yeah, I think coming here, she was happy because she wanted me to know her country as well. So I'm really happy and I'm glad that she supported me as well. So
it looks.
yeah, I think coming here, she was happy because she wanted me to know her country as well. So I'm really happy and I'm glad that she supported me as well. So
It looks.
Who's the best teammate you ever had?
I've been spoiled during my career. With Kaká, I had so many years. I think we did 6 years together. And probably with Kaká, I had the best natural connection that only got better over time, to a point where we didn't have to talk anymore and just look at each other and do things.
If you had to choose someone to take a penalty to save your life, who would it be?
To save my life, it can only be one. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Not tempted to say yourself?
No, I leave it to Cristiano, don't worry.
Who is the greatest manager in Premier League history?
Sir Alex Ferguson.
How many languages can you speak?
4, Dutch, English, German, Spanish.
Describe Ruud van Nistelrooy's managerial philosophy in 3 words.
Dynamic, passing and pressing.
If you could have dinner with 3 football managers, past or present, who would you choose?
Carlo Ancelotti, Sir Alex Ferguson and Sir Bobby Robson.
If you could work in a sport outside of football for one day, what would you choose?
Here we go. The NBA.
What was the best piece of advice you were given when deciding if you wanted to be a manager?
Sir Bobby Robson said, get to know your players.
If you had to
This is
choose...
my big brother. We live close to each other in Abidjan. Because people, what they don't realize, at some point, they want me to come to Chelsea when I was in Barcelona.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
In
midfield.
Or me on the bench, he's going to play.
You're going to play what if He was supporting that.
Wow.
The only difference is Man City was, the proposal of Man City was higher. And as well, they want to back me up because they was looking at me like number one, the reference build Aaron's.
Yeah.
You know, because the project of Man City was more, because Chelsea was out. You know what? Listen, look, we have already big players. You come, okay. If you don't come, okay. But Man City was like, if you come, we do it. Come. Because at that time was Brian Marwood.
Yes.
The things, and those ones that was like willing to, yes, we have to get, if you get, oh, we do, that's for you, If you come and we're gonna bring this player, that's mean like you feel like you're part of something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's difficult to say no. Here's my big brother.
League title or Champions League?
League title. Because league title is doesn't depend on a moment, doesn't depend on one crucial thing. The best team normally win the title. Maybe in Turkey, no. Maybe in Turkey, no. But normally the best team win the title. And if you remember, for example, our titles in Chelsea, be top of the league since the first match until the last match, this kind of thing. But then the Champions League is what becomes, let's say, eternal. Eternal, you know, you have a huge CV, but your Champions League is your Champions League. No, I have my tattoos. I don't have the Premier League tattoo. I have the Champions League.
Maradona o Messi?
Maradona.
Maradona o Totti?
Maradona.
Piero Dybala?
È difficile, però Del Piero.
Del Piero Cassano?
Diciamo che io mi sono trovato meglio con Cassano giocando. Le cose che ho fatto con lui non ho fatto con nessuno, però Del Piero.
Del Piero Bellingham?
Due giocatori totalmente diversi. Del Piero ha fatto la storia, Bellingham la sta facendo, però continuo con Del Piero.
Del Piero Vinicius?
Del Piero.
Del Piero Roberto Baggio?
Roberto Baggio.
Roberto Baggio o Battistuta?
Baggio.
Baggio Beckham?
Baggio.
Baggio o Mappé?
Baggio.
Baggio Platini?
Baggio.
Baggio Rivera?
Baggio.
Baggio Maradona?
Maradona.
Maradona o Ronaldinho?
Maradona.
Maradona o Zidane?
Maradona.
Maradona o Messi?
Maradona.
Maradona o Totti?
Maradona.
Maradona o Messi?
Maradona.
Maradona o Totti?
Who is the best African player of all time, in your opinion?
Of all time, I'll be biased and I'll go for Abeni Pele. I have other choices, but I'll go for Abeni. Yes, Ghanaian connection. Yes.
The best African player of all time is Essien.
I'm gonna like split some hairs now. It's gotta be Yaya Toure.
Is it?
It has to be for what he did in the Premier League. I know a lot of people are gonna be cussing me here. The dominance that he's shown in the Premier League and for Ivory Coast. Yeah.
For me, the greatest player of all time, Yaya Toure, is the best midfielder. Him and Abu Treika from Egypt. What he's done with Manchester City was amazing during 4 years and didn't get one time best Premier League player. It's sad, but for me, he's the best player.
Mine is Mohamed Salah because I am Egyptian. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but what he's done in the Premier League is remarkable. I don't think in my lifetime I'll see another Egyptian player ever achieve that, so I've got to show him love.
I'll say Samuel Eto'o. Achievements for club, achievement for country, individual achievements as well.
I think I'll agree with him. He was a brilliant player, exciting to watch as well, putting Africa on the map worldwide.
Who is the best African player of all time, in your opinion?
Of all time, I'll be biased and I'll go for Abeni Pele. I have other choices, but I'll go for Abeni. Yes, Ghanaian connection. Yes.
The best African player of all time is Essien.
I'm gonna like split some hairs now. It's gotta be Yaya Toure.
Is it?
It has to be for what he did in the Premier League. I know a lot of people are gonna be cussing me here. The dominance that he's shown in the Premier League and for Ivory Coast. Yeah.
For me, the greatest player of all time, Yaya Toure, is the best midfielder. Him and Abu Treika from Egypt. What he's done with Manchester City was amazing during 4 years and didn't get one time best Premier League player. It's sad, but for me, he's the best player.
Mine is Mohamed Salah because I am Egyptian. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but what he's done in the Premier League is remarkable. I don't think in my lifetime I'll see another Egyptian player ever achieve that, so I've got to show him love.
I'll say Samuel Eto'o. Achievements for club, achievement for country, individual achievements as well.
I think I'll agree with him. He was a brilliant player, exciting to watch as well, putting Africa on the map worldwide.
Who is the best?
Who is the best player you have ever played with?
I will say Rashid because I'm lucky to play with him.
Who was your idol when you were growing up?
Messi always been my idol because I think maybe because he's left-footed like me, I want to do some things like Messi, but yeah, I like Messi how he plays.
Who is the fastest player you've ever seen play?
I will say Ghana.
Who is the best Man United player in Premier League history?
Rooney. I like him as a player and as a man. Last year when I was injured, I met him and he tried to give me some advice. I love him what he did for the club.
Who is the best player from Ivory Coast that has played in the Premier League?
DJ Drogba.
Who's the best dribbler in Premier League history?
Cristiano. As a young player, oh my God, it was terrible. Oh my goodness.
And who has been your favourite ever winger to watch?
Neymar.
Who is the best defender in Premier League history?
Vidic.
Rashford versus Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Alejandro Garnacho versus Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney.
Didier Drogba versus Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neymar versus Vidic.
Neymar.
Lionel Messi versus Wayne Rooney.
Messi. I love the last one.
Ronaldo versus Neymar.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Sorry guys. Messi.
Who is the best player you have ever played with?
I will say Rashid because I'm lucky.
How about you? How you did?
You probably
How you did?
How you did?
How you did?
How are you? What's up, like?
Waiting
this up.
Like what gone? What gone?
Yeah.
What gone?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know that, yeah.
I don't know. This is easy.
Yeah, because it's like broken English, isn't it?
Wahala.
You even
Trouble.
know what that is. That's trouble. Wahala
Trouble.
deal. Wahala deal.
Wahala.
Wahala
wahala.
deal. I don't want wahala.
I know wahala.
Wahala deal. Come off the road.
Come off the road.
Nah. Come out for road.
Like, get out of here.
Get out of the way. Like, just get out, move out the way, bro. K-leg, that means, that's like, I think he's giving like like making a situation worse. In Burna Boy, he says that in his song.
What does it mean?
I don't want nobody to get my matter like for this life I live. I think just to make something worse, I think. Oh, buddy, how you doing?
How you doing?
You probably told me how you doing.
How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah.
What's up, like?
Waiting
this up.
Like what gone? What gone?
Yeah.
What gone?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know that, yeah.
I don't know. This is easy.
Yeah, because it's like broken English, isn't it?
Wahala.
You even
Trouble.
know what that is. That's trouble. Wahala deal. Wahala deal.
Wahala.
Wahala deal. I don't want wahala.
I know wahala.
Wahala deal. Come off the road.
Come off the road.
Nah. Come out for road.
Like, get out of here.
Get out of the way. Like, just get out, move out the way, bro. K-leg, that means, that's like, I think he's giving like like making a situation worse. In Burna Boy, he says that in his song.
What does it mean?
I don't want nobody to get my matter like for this life I live. I think just to make something worse, I think. Oh, buddy, how you doing?
How you doing?
You probably told me how you doing.
How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah.
What's up, like?
Waiting
this up.
Like what gone? What gone?
Yeah.
What gone?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know that, yeah.
I don't know. This is easy.
Yeah, because it's like broken English, isn't it?
Wahala.
You even
Trouble.
know what that is. That's trouble. Wahala deal. Wahala deal.
Wahala
deal. I don't want wahala.
I know wahala.
Wahala deal. Come off the road.
Come off the road.
Nah. Come out for road.
Like, get out of here.
Get out of the way. Like, just get out, move out the way, bro. K-leg, that means, that's like, I think he's giving like like making a situation worse. In Burna Boy, he says that in his song.
What does it mean?
I don't want nobody to get my matter like for this life I live. I think just to make something worse, I think. Oh, buddy, how you doing?
How you doing?
You probably told me how you doing.
How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah.
What's up, like?
Waiting
this up.
Like what gone? What gone?
Yeah.
What gone?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know that, yeah.
I don't know. This is easy.
Yeah, because it's like broken English, isn't it?
Wahala.
You even
Trouble.
know what that is. That's trouble. Wahala deal. Wahala deal.
Wahala
deal. I don't want wahala.
I know wahala.
Wahala deal. Come off the road.
Come off the road.
Nah. Come out for road.
Like, get out of here.
Get out of the way. Like, just get out, move out the way, bro. K-leg, that means, that's like, I think he's giving like like making a situation worse. In Burna Boy, he says that in his song.
What does it mean?
I don't want nobody to get my matter like for this life I live. I think just to make something worse, I think. Oh, buddy, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right, welcome back from that quick break. It wasn't really quick like that, but we want to start by saying apologies. Yes, we needed to have John Fashanu on the show today, the former FA Cup winner, big player, big alive, coming all the time to give you all of those ones. But quickly, we just could not connect with him. I don't want to say the Nigerian network issues, but we owe you that a very apologies. And hopefully, maybe tomorrow or thereabout, to have him on the show so we can talk that through. A lot of people are wanting to ask questions about him, saying no, you would not play for the Super Eagles, and all of a sudden you want to play, you want to do the job for Nigeria. But away from the John Fashanu's talk, let's quickly look into some of the things or some of the games that I played during the week. I'll start from the Arsenal game. Played away from home where Liverpool and Arsenal played out an exciting 2-2 draw at Anfield on May 11. That's for Sunday, 2025. It was a Dutchman, Goni Gakpo and Diaz scoring the 87 minutes or 87 seconds. So both goals was in 87 seconds. But can I tell you, that very game, if you want to know, that game was a record-playing game. The Premier League is done, but we are not done fully. For Liverpool, they are done here because already they've clinched on the trophy. What is left is just to see them emerge as, the reigning champions by medal-wise. But I must say this, Mikel Merino scored in that very game, and he got red card out of the game. But for Arsenal, let me quickly say this, let me sound it clear. Arsenal still have to go back and make sure everything goes on right. They've been here before. You cannot continue playing this way on and off, going on and off all of the time. I would suggest, possibly what's the problem? What's the basic problem? They need a number 9, and yes, everybody knows the traditional number 9, the man who will be making the right runs just behind the box, and also right inside the box. But Arsenal still struggle. Kai Havertz is out. Now, can I tell you how bad it is for Arsenal? No Arsenal player this season has gotten a double figure to his name. The latest, or the man who should have gotten to that phase, his name is Kai. And Kai just got 9 goals before he got off. He got injured. Leandro Trossard's got like 7 goals or thereabout. Saka's got 6. So all of them are all suffering from goal drought. That's how bad it is for Arsenal. They have a very good team. They are decent. They know this job well. And I believe that Arsenal can be out there. Declan Rice was omitted from that very game. He was out, suspended at that very one. But was it showing? Maybe yes. But Arsenal can still come back and fight well. But for Liverpool, I must say congratulations to Arne Slot and his team. They did so well. And I must say they have gone to the level that people begin to say, yes, it's about Liverpool. Now, let's leave the Liverpool talk and let you know the Premier League, the way it stands now, they are still on top. Liverpool right now, number 1. Arsenal comes to be number 2. And also, Liverpool are going to be doing the next 2 games left. And that will be against Brighton and Hove Albion and then Crystal Palace. Now, Arsenal has other matches to be played, but their big match will be against Newcastle. They have to point up. Newcastle trail with 2 points adrift. And we have to wait to know if Arsenal will get to win that. But if you ask me, maybe a draw will not be wrong for Arsenal at the Emirates in that very game. But I see Arsenal already making it to the Champions League. Match week 37 will be May 16 to 20, while match week 38 will be May 25. Final match. All games will play at the same time. The Premier League season is really nearing to an end, and Liverpool have clinched on the title. The focus now shifts to the battle for Champions League spot and other European competition. Let's see how it goes. The English club side are really in contention of many trophies just to be won. Now we'll see Man United in the Europa League playing against that Tottenham Hotspur All England final, and then Real Betis yesterday played a 2-2 draw, against Osasuna. That's 1-1 better word. Bodemir scored that goal. Isco came from the bench and changed the game, but they are preparing to play against Chelsea, who would want to be the first European side to win every European trophies. They've won the Champions League, they've won the Europa League. What's left for Chelsea is to win the Conference League. So time tells if Chelsea will clinch on that. On the comment section, I did see that one. I can't recall the name of someone who posted that on the comment section about John Fashanu. Yes, all of this we'll talk about. Someone saying it's true, check it factual, all of these things we'll talk about. Because we'll talk about it because Fashanu himself is already, what's the word? He's not even really, don't worry, let me not, man, no hype, I might leave on one side. We'll talk about that when we have him on the show. Now for the El Clasico, we have games that was played yesterday, but for the basic one, Real Madrid lost again in a shambolic way. Barcelona defeated Madrid 4-3 in an epic Clasico match with goals from Eric Garcia. He's so much on fire. And then Lamine Yamal. But Garcia always finds himself at the box anytime there's an opportunity to do so. And guess what? He's that man who has replaced Joe Conde. And anytime he gets opportunity, he scores. And he's always making the right runs just behind the box. But away from that, Lamine Yamal stole the show. Maybe not playing so well like we expected, but that goal was vital. He was out of the game. Garcia was really an aim. But for Madrid side, I don't know what's wrong with Real Madrid at this point in time. Rafinha, silly mistakes were just done. Dani Ceballos, Federico Valverde, Jude Bellingham, the combination does not look like it's sinking well. Now, after that, the goal would have been more than that because Rafinha missed a couple of goals. But individual brilliance paid off when Kylian Mbappe also got a hat-trick for himself. So his name is high, and it was so bad for Robert Lewandowski to be watching him get those goals against his club side. We already know, not a bad season for Kylian Mbappe personally. For Madrid, bad season, but for Mbappe, he's made his mark, and everybody will talk about his goals. is just so great. 3 goals in our Clasico game, a hat-trick in that saying. That's absolutely great for the Frenchman. But I tell you, that thrilling win puts Barcelona 7 points ahead of Real Madrid in the La Liga with just 3 matches left to play. So we'll wait to see. The current La Liga standing right now is Barcelona leads the table, while Real Madrid is 7 points behind Barcelona. Barcelona have 3 matches left, including the crucial game against Espanyol. If you know them well, it's a derby, and that's for Thursday, which could secure the La Liga title if they win that very game. But for Real Madrid, the chances of catching up look very slim, and I think it's done. Like Juba already said, it's done. So there's no stopping Barcelona this season. Lamine Yamal said, anytime, any day, we are better than Real Madrid. And that has really shown in that game yesterday. But I felt so bad because that would be the last El Clasico game we'll ever see Carlo Ancelotti manage Real Madrid. And it's like 25-12 for him. Losing 12 times in the Clasico games is, not really a good one. But no manager, you need to know, has made the mark that the Italian has made in Real Madrid. But if you ask me, my opinion is time up for him. He needs to go. The time is up for that very man. Maybe the Brazil job will not be wrong. But with the Real Madrid side, who will be bringing in Trent Alexander-Arnold and also Xabi Alonso, he needs to strengthen the team and make sure that they are out there to get the result right. Real Madrid has gone through a lot of process. Players got out. Fernand Madi was out of that one. Chemeni was not consistent to watch, injury has really, really done a lot to them. But I believe, if you ask me, with Xabi Alonso's coming in, I don't know. I just think it's a job to be done. But for Hansi Flick, the man that knows how to flick the lines, he has drawn his map and has made it all right. You can imagine if Paul Kubasi going off, Christensen came in and he played like he's been here before. So I must say this, congratulations to one side, the English Premier League champions, Liverpool, and the Schloss in his first season, even though we saw their worst goal margin against Chelsea 3-1. And also I must say to the La Liga champions as well, in advance, congratulations to Football Club Barcelona. Estadio Luis Campana is also was played, but they return back again to play at the Camp Nou, and that will be for next season. Thank you so much. We need to call it a close right here on the show, but I want to quickly say this again. Apologies that the John Fashanu's interview did not come your way today. We tried to connecting with him, but we just could not. But we do that again, hopefully for tomorrow or thereabout, and all of this on the show. Keep watching the Voice of the Foot TV. My name is Kizzy K. This is the Sports Public Show, and I am the only sport man without a jersey. I'll see you tomorrow. Safe.